in our body, there is that connection to all of yourself, spirit, soul, and body. But I think it's really unique that he says body, because the worship that we're called to as Jesus followers is never simply just a feeling in our heart. It's actually to be expressed in how we move these hands, these arms, these legs, these lips, how our body actually acts and behaves in the world is worship unto God. The true and proper worship that Paul is talking about has everything to do with how we live our life in this world, but primarily in surrender to King Jesus. I was so stirred as we sang that song at the end today. It's just about him being, King of Kings. That's the name of the song. And I would define worship as surrender to Jesus as active Lord of our lives in response to his goodness and his love. You see, we all surrender our lives to something. We all are worshiping something. You may not have ever thought of it in those terms, but we surrender our lives to all sorts of pursuits. It could be sex, it could be money, it could be power, it could be addictions, or maybe it's career, or maybe it's a reputation that we're going after. There's so many things that we treat as the ultimate Lord and Master of our lives that we seek after and we pour our energy into, and the very lives we're living are focused toward the pursuit of that thing, whatever it may be. But we're called into worship of Jesus. Jesus as Lord. And when Jesus is Lord, everything comes into order. Everything else falls into its rightful place. It's not that all those other things listed are bad things, but good things become God's when we make them ultimate things in our lives. And I would say this, when we're thinking this in terms of the church, that there is no true expression of the church where there is not a group of people seeking to make Jesus the active Lord of their lives, the active Lord of our community. And the key question that's at the heart of worship is, God, what are you saying to me? Jesus, what are you calling me to do? When you see Jesus, whether in the Gospels or you hear the voice of his Spirit speaking into your life, what is he saying? What is he calling you to in how you live and how you behave?